ArsenalFanTV. Lee, what do you make of it today? 3 points?
Yeah, 3 points, but we got away with it, didn't we? We got away with murder there today, I think.
Penalty for you?
Yes, I think it was like, yeah.
Penalty for you, I'll ask you again, be honest.
I didn't really see it. I'm going to do an Arsenal finger, and I didn't see it like that. I mean, I was down the other end, so. But yeah, I think we got like Shane Long should have scored a couple of goals. You know, I think we got away with it today, and yeah, it wasn't the greatest of performance, but you know, 3 points is 3 points. I think coming into the ground today, everybody's sort of saying it was 3 points was a must. So we're getting the 3 points. So we move on.
Mustafi, Lucas, 2 new players making their debuts today. What do you make of them?
Well, I think Lucas is definitely not an upgrade on Giroud. You know, I mean, I know it's only the first game, but I didn't see nothing there that really impressed me. He weren't that pacey, hold up play, not that great, not strong. But at the end of it, looking on that, I think Giroud is not an upgrade on Giroud, and that's my honest opinion. Mustafi.
But as I was saying to some of the guys, it's his first game, and as a striker, if he'd have banged one in, you know, we'd all be saying, oh yeah, he's going to be, you know, we're going to have to be patient with this guy, aren't we?
Well, yeah, we're going to have to be, because that's it now, isn't it? We've got to be. We've got no choice. You know what I mean? I'm not criticising him. I'm just saying. I think, like, you know, first game we've had a little look at Mustafi, and there's a lot of pluses with Mustafi. You know what I mean? I haven't seen nothing today. I'm not, you know, without being too critical of him, I didn't see nothing today that impressed me. You know, and first game you always look at something, you think, oh, he's done this or he's done that. But today, I was praying for, you know, for Wenger to get Giroud on, you know, and he did. And I thought, to be honest, we looked a little bit better then. But you know, like, we started off the game, the pace of the game, you know, the Legends game was quicker last week, wasn't it? You know, if I be honest, it was quicker last week watching the Legends. It was slow, same old things, but like just before, then they scored, but just before we scored, we stepped up the pace, got the goal, and then we went back into that you know, slowing mould again, and you know, it kept breaking down up front with a free. You know, if you're going to play Chamberlain, please, Wenger, play him in his rightful position or not at all. He's not a wide left player, you know, and I don't think he's doing him any justice whatsoever. Walcott, you know, I've sung his praises at Watford, but it just doesn't seem like he can get like a consistent run of games with him today. I thought he was awful today, if I'll be honest. And yeah, like, you know, I think we got away with it today. You know, like, you know,
optimistic ahead of PSG, because that will be a good test. Well, listen, they're seeded above us. They've got so many world-class players throughout their team. How are you feeling ahead of that?
Well, I think, if I'll be honest, I think that we're probably going to be looking at changing the team around. I think today Wenger had one eye on that by a few of the selections. I think Xhaka will come in. I think Giroud will start. Obviously Sanchez, you know. So, different competition. You know, when you look at performances like that, this is the trouble with Arsenal. You just don't know what you're going to get next. You know, next game we could go out and go there and win 3-0. You know, so I, for the first time in a long while, I come over here today with a lot of optimism, like, you know, with the new signings and all that. And you know, although we've got the result, we've got the win, I feel a little bit let down. I don't know how the rest of the fans are feeling. I feel a little bit like, I don't know if it's not really changed too much, is it? You know, and I don't want to be too critical. We've got the 3 points. You know, move on. You know, someone said in the stand, which is a fair point. Oh, you know, if you play bad and win, that's a sign of a good team. But we've been saying that for about 3 years now. You know, so you know, from that point of view, I don't know. You know what I mean? I think if I'm going to put hand on me, you know, I think we'll go over to Paris, and I think that we'll beat them. You know, I think that we will. Because of the players, you know, I thought when Sanchez come on today, we looked a little bit better. You know, we've got to say, if we play our best team, we're there. But I'm saying in the stands again, and I'll say it now, we're still a world-class striker away from being a really, really good team, and that is the crunch of it, Robbie. Like, you know, and 17 million is a good backup striker, and without being too critical of him, you know, so. Again, we feel like I feel a little bit worried. I felt optimistic coming here today. Now I feel a little bit worried if that's the best that we can offer. I thought Southampton played really well today. They tactically, again, it's the same. You know, Arsene Wenger with his tactics, it's the same every time we play at home. Teams have sussed it. I didn't see us do anything too different today. And you know, heartbreaking for them. It is ironic that all the time wasting from their goalkeeper probably cost them at the end of the day, because I think it was the 94th minute we nicked the penalty. So that's tough on them. But in another way, good. It's a good thing, isn't it? So, but onwards and upwards, like, you know what I mean?
Like they kept going. They never stopped. Like other games, they would have would have died out. But Ozil was poor today, man. He weren't in the game, man. He never looked like he was on it. Maybe he's holding back for PSG. Hopefully he is.